Yes guys, it's Father One. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm with my friend Josh and we're going to be talking about has Caicedo been good enough to justify the price tag. I'll let you start off, my friend.
No. He does have some alright performances, yeah, but in general, he's just not consistent enough and he's going to need plenty of time to develop. And right now, I'd say he's worth 20 million at best.
Oh, 20 mil, I know that's quite low, but I mean, I think, was he ever supposed to be good enough for the price tag? Because obviously we overpaid for him. I think that was quite an obvious factor.
We did overpay.
We overpaid for him. 20 mil I say is a bit short, but what I say is that he has been not as good as he should have been.
Yeah.
Now listen, I'm not going to say he should be like as good as N'Golo Kante was, but he cost half the price, so
yeah,
under half the price. So, and I know the market's different now. I know,
yeah,
but you got to look at the reality, and you got to be like, well, actually, he's got to do better.
And Caicedo does have Premier League experience. He was at Brighton. He's got a bit of Premier League experience, where some of our signings don't have that.
He has. I think obviously a lack of experience is quite an interesting factor because when we've brought in a lot of young players, haven't we?
Yeah, but he's got pro experience, which is quite important in this league.
Yes, and I think we could say he's one of the better players for Brighton, 100%.
Yeah. But he was just not at it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we got to look at him.
I don't think we should sell him because I think we'd be really short of CDMs if we do, because Lavio's not even playing. But
well, when you mean CDM, what do you mean? Holding midfielder?
Yeah.
Deep lane.
Behind Enzo and Connor.
Yeah, which is going to go into. Does him, Conor Gallagher and Enzo work, would you say?
I think right now it's working. I think we've had a couple of games where they've showcased them two in that positioning can work.
Do you think it's Poch's fault?
I think you could say it's Poch's fault because he could have done it earlier.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And what I'm going to say is that, obviously, I don't know if there's been a game where all them three have been unbelievable. Now,
I don't think there has.
Like, there has been games where one or two of them was. And I think that, really, we could be building something special. With Conor Gallagher, obviously, I know he scored 2 goals against Villa quite recently, but, like, do you think Gallagher's good enough? Or maybe if we put someone else in there?
Keep, but I think that this run of games has been his first really good run of form this year.
But
and
do you think
but
there's the question, is he had a good run of form? Or is it just everyone's been shocking and he's been the best out of the bad bunch?
No, but we can say the same thing about Palmer. And Palmer's starting to...
And he has had
Palmer's
bad games.
doing all right, but he's starting to drop a little bit now.
And a lot of people were saying, obviously, Palmer was really good against Palace. A lot of people were saying he was really good against Palace, but was he actually good against Palace, or was it just he got two?
Or was it just two all right passes to players that managed to get the shot off?
Yeah, I think, honestly, him and Madueke, I think their game was a bit bland. I think, see, Palmer did well getting the assist, so I say he had a bit of a better game than Madueke, but that's talking about Palace. But I think, going back to the original point with Caicedo, I do think it's a difficult one to say because
we've not really seen Lavio.
It's a bit like a sake of like Kepa. He's under more pressure than he would have been if we paid a fair price for him. But I still expect from Caicedo, who is a quality midfielder, who might not have done some of the best games this season, but you know what? I think we've got to give him time. But if you don't step up, then someone should be there to replace him. Yeah. That's how it should be. And I think we need more expectation in the club. Well, thank you. And he will be fit soon, hopefully. I don't know when.
And he needs to stay fit so we can see if he is any better than Caicedo on that level.
What about Leslie Ugachukwu? Do you think he's sort of on the same level?
I think he's got potential, but I think we've not seen the best out of him yet.
Well, yeah.
But I think he needs to start doing it.
He's been injured for most of it.
He has been injured.
So
I think when we've seen him, he's not been bad, but he's not been good.
But honestly, I would say it's fair to say he won't ever be as good as Caicedo. Likely.
I think Caicedo's got more potential.
Yeah. Cheers up to Chelsea.